Hi everybody. As you know, my name is Esther Lessing. I run Business Analysis Excellence. I would like to today share with you a specific short presentation where I'm going to show you some techniques to help build your success muscle. I know that a lot of you are in the process of getting certification ready. You are studying for your ECBA, maybe CCBA or CBAP, or even your AAC. You could be working on any particular career goal to find a lot of value, I hope, from what I'm going to share with you today. It doesn't matter where you're at. Let's have a look at some of the concepts that I'd like to share with you to help you in some way to get to your goals faster and more effectively, and in a way that you can really start to see the benefits come your way. All right, before I give it all away, let me just show you a few slides and we can get right into it. I'll just share my screen with you. Okay, that's fantastic. So I would like to share with you 3 steps that you can use to build your success results muscle in an effective way today. So let's have a look at what am I talking about. So I've worked with a lot of business analysts in the last 7 years or so, and pretty much everybody that I talk to, they start out with an amazing goal to achieve some improvement within their business analysis careers. And a lot of people will go ahead and get stuck in and meet those goals that they've set for themselves within the time frame they've set. They are very driven, very motivated, and as you would know, every single BA that I've met are very, very clever, smart people. So there are also a group of you that would be just as motivated when you start, but sometimes you let things get in the way and you don't necessarily get to your goal quite in the time frame or to the level that you would like. And then, of course, some of you are a little bit more, let's watch and see what happens. I'll sign up, I'll have the general intention, but you are not necessarily letting nothing get in your way. You allow things a bit more to get in your way to reaching your goal. So it doesn't matter which of these camps you are in. What I would like to do is share a few concepts, like I said, and get you really ready to take on bigger goals and achieve your goals using this very simple technique that I've learned. So let's start with a very basic concept. Yes, so all of you, especially everyone that I've got in the BABOK study group, you guys all have a goal. Your goal is to either get certified as a CBAP or a CCBA or ECBA, or you've got a goal to learn a lot about the BABOK guide. All of that is so that you can improve your career and be more successful. Now, some of you may have even written down a very specific goal, which I refer to here as a SMART goal. Now, a SMART goal is really just for those of you that haven't used SMART goals before. A SMART goal is really just for you to formulate a goal in a specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bounded way. So basically what that means is that you need to be able to know when you've achieved your goal. So for a business analyst, this is a very easy concept to understand because you are forever writing requirements, for example, and you know that those also has to be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, maybe not always time-bounded, but you've got the general idea. So I've got an example here. You should get yourself organized and write down the goal that you've got for your studies. And here I've got, I am a certified business analyst professional by no later than the 1st of October 2020. That's just one example, but here I'm showing to you what it looks like when you've got a very specific goal set for yourself. Now, you need to put your goal up somewhere. write it down, totally get yourself immersed within your goal and buy into your goal. Be sure that that is the goal you would like to achieve. Now, of course, you're also going to think about, why do you want to achieve your goal? What is in it for you? And we'll talk more about that soon. What I would just like to say is that any successful person out there, they have got very specific goals. And if you think back to your own life, when you've achieved certain things, it was most likely because you had a very specific goal in mind. So don't skip this step. Don't avoid this, or don't think that, hey, I know what I want to do, I'll just get it done. You may well do that, but what if you formulated a goal and you suddenly realized, hey, I could actually achieve a lot more than what I think I can? So I'm not going to discuss goal setting in any more detail. We'll talk more about goal setting in a later video, but make sure that you don't skip this step. Make sure that it's a SMART goal, and yes, write it down and make sure that is in fact the goal you would like to achieve. All right, so now you've got your goal. You're ready to go, you're excited, and you've taken a few steps towards your goal by taking some action. But then obstacles come into your life. Now, a reality check, half of the obstacles we tend to create for ourselves. These are because of underlying fears that we have about any goal that we've set for ourselves. We are often scared that we won't succeed. So we've got worries, deep-seated, but very much mental worries that doesn't necessarily have any substance that we come up with. So you might be worried that, what if I fail, and what will people say if I don't pass the exam? Maybe I'm not quite smart enough to pass the exam. You make up all these things that you worry about, and you get stressed, and you may even then start to put all kinds of things in your way. As you can see, this big rock in your way to make it harder for you to get to your goal. But what that really is underlying fears that you're allowing to play a part within your success. And that can sometimes derail you. But let's have a look at the next slide. What are the examples of some of these fears or obstacles that we tend to create for ourselves? We very often use time as an obstacle. We say, oh, we don't really have enough time. We might do this in another few years. Don't have enough money to sit the certification exam or do the training. I'm not experienced enough anyway. They won't allow me to sit the exam. My company doesn't support me, so why would I worry about doing this? It's not really important for my career. It's just a certification. And I will do it next year. Like I said, you know, I've got a whole host of reasons why I can postpone. These are big rocks that you are putting in your own way to get to your success. And if you think about it, this applies to everything in your life. We tend to let fear override a lot of the things that we really want to achieve. And I won't labor this too much. I know you know what I mean, and I know you understand where I'm coming from. But what I would like you to know, no goal that you ever set for yourself will come without obstacles or challenges. Every goal that's worth achieving will have obstacles and challenges. So you have to prepare yourself to overcome and not allow any additional mental fears to build and create more obstacles than what is needed for you to achieve your goal. All right. Now, how do you overcome your fears? How do you actually get rid of the obstacles? So, first of all, you realize obstacles are necessary, because otherwise, why would you bother with a goal? So you need some challenge. Then you have to start identify which of these obstacles am I actually just creating myself, and I call them mental obstacles and fears. So be very honest with yourself. Say, hey, yes, okay, I think I'm letting this come in the way because I'm actually quite fearful of something. Identify what that fear is and name it. Because once you become aware that you're doing this, you are actually pulling out a lot of the sting of that particular obstacle, and you see it for what it is. And then the second step, which is the critical step, is you make the prize or the reward or the result of success to be a much bigger thing in your mind than any of the fears you might be having. So the big question then, how do you make it bigger? So let's have a look at that. First of all, you go and you sit down and you properly think about why am I doing this? What are the real benefits that I'm hoping to achieve? And do I know even about all the benefits? So you start to identify what are all the things that you can get if you are successful. For example, you would be doing let's say you do the CBAP exam. You are very much looking forward to getting more recognition at work. That is a real benefit that a lot of people is expecting to achieve. You would like acknowledgement from your colleagues, which you will get. Then confidence. A lot of people would like more confidence in what they already know, but also learn new skills so that they can be confident in their own capabilities. That is a great benefit to have. New opportunities will come into your life once you get your goals achieved. And of course, one of the big drivers is the expectation that we can justify a promotion or earning even more money as a result of achieving our certification or any other career goals. And these are all good and they are all very valid, but there's a way that you can make them stick so that you become really, really bought into each and every one of these benefits. And this way you can start to make it bigger in your mind than any fears that exist. So let's have a look here. If you want to make these benefits so much bigger in your mind, there's a little secret that you can practice, and it's a lot of fun to do as well. Is you start to take each of these things, each of these benefits that you personally are hoping to achieve, and you start to visualize them. Think about what will it look like once I am, for example, a CBAP at work. Visualize people congratulating you for your accomplishment. Visualize being congratulated potentially in front of others. And think and imagine the feelings that you will have within yourself and hear the voices and the congratulation language that's coming your way. And if you practice this every day, you will build this beautiful benefit in your mind into its full potential, and it will take its rightful place within your mental capabilities and expectations. And things will just start to happen for you. So let's have a look at another way you can do it. Some people can potentially, if they get a promotion as a result of achieving their career goal, they can potentially buy a new motorbike. I know some guys would love that. Or you can start, if you do want to buy a new motorbike as one of the things that you want to reward yourself with achieving this big goal, or once you've got your promotion as a result of all this effort with your certification, imagine sitting on that motorbike, imagine feeling the handlebars, imagine the sound, hear the sound, and feel the feelings that it will bring within you. So be extremely explicit and make your senses buy into each of these benefits. Imagine you walk into a brand new house that you are now able to get a mortgage for example, or you can upgrade your entire life, get a new car. So the idea here is that you really immerse yourself within the benefits that's waiting for you on the other side of achieving this goal. What about your family life? Maybe one of the big things you would love to be able to do once you achieve your career goal, once you've got your certification, you move into a new role, maybe a new job, you get paid more. Imagine what you can do in terms of taking your family on an amazing holiday. Maybe your holidays can suddenly be upgraded to a slightly more luxurious holiday, and you can go to that exotic island. So it's really important that you visualize these things, but you feel it as well on the inside and you hear it as well. Perhaps some of you would also love at work to be able to step up, become a leader, be able to share your knowledge in front of an audience. Get that recognition, acknowledgement, and this certification might give you that boost you needed to be able to stand there and see people, look them in the eye and share your message. So just another idea of what a benefit could be that will mean something very deep for you. So in summary, what I'm suggesting here is that you be explicit about the SMART goal that you would like to achieve. In our case, in our study group that we're doing with the BABOK study group, we want to, in most cases, get certified as a result. You are studying and you want to get your ECBA, your CCBA, or your CBAP. What you need to do is think about, by when do I want to do this? And what are the actions I need to take to get to that goal? So be very clear about what you want to achieve. Step 2, recognize the obstacles and the fears that come into your life between when you set your goal and when you achieve your goal. Because the moment you can start identifying them, you are making them smaller. You are not only making them smaller, but you're taking the sting out of them, as I say. And then the big step for you is to follow my advice. Go and make some really big rewards. Go and visualize a fantastic reward of what you will experience once you've achieved this goal. And use visualization, feel it, and hear what people are saying. Now, I personally would love for you to achieve your goals, especially around business analysis career goals, but specifically also your certification goals around CBAP and CCBA and ECBA, and even the Agile certification or any of the other certifications out there. Because each of these certifications is a building block within your career. So I hope that this has helped you. I hope some of my ideas will stick and that you will practice this. It's so worth it at the end. There are so many things to look forward to, and don't allow your mind to bring up these mental obstacles. Get rid of them. It's just in your mind. So focus on all those wonderful results that's coming your way. Thank you very much. And just again, yes, my name is Esther Lessing. I am the Director and Founder of Business Analysis Excellence. And if you want to join this study group, go to our website, businessanalysisexcellence.com, and get in touch. I'm more than happy to welcome you into our study group. It's totally free, and we're building a wonderful community together. Thank you very much, and good luck with your goals and achieving your goals.